over here getting some special hoses made for, so I can hook up that hollow hydraulic cylinder to my porta power. What's going on, y'all? Y'all see them bushings? My trailer, Hendrickson van tracks, air ride. But I got the hollow cylinder. What's going on, y'all? Y'all see them bushings? My trailer, Hendrickson van tracks, air ride. All right, y'all see where I'm at so far. I got my inside duals taken off, and I got my airbags out. Got a lot of room right here. Y'all can see my axle. I am going to take those shocks off, and then once I take them shocks off on both sides, I'm gonna brace the axle to where it doesn't, I'm gonna chock the wheels and brace the axle to where it doesn't drop, and then I'm gonna cut these pins out. I'm either gonna blow them out. I mean, I might try to see if I can unloosen it, but I'm probably gonna end up just cutting them out. But before I do that, I gotta undo the shock and brace the axle. But yeah, I got the airbags out, and got my wheels out. I got plenty of room right here to get to work right here. But anyhow, I'll let y'all know how it goes. What's going on, y'all? Man, I got caught out in the rain. I thought I was just going, you know, maybe, you know how Houston gets. It might act like it's starting to rain and then clear up, and it's just a real humid environment. But anyways, I got caught in the rain. Thought it was gonna let up, and it ain't holding me. But I got to go gather up a few things, an E20 torque socket, and I also got to get an 1 7/16 socket. And I'm not for sure if I'm going to get it in the 3/4 and try to break it with the Milwaukee, or get it in the 1 inch and run it off the truck air, that little pistol grip. Harbor Freight. But we'll figure it out. I could cut it. I brought the torch with me, but I don't know. I need to get the sockets anyway, so I'm gonna hold off on cutting it, and I'm gonna go get the sockets. And but yeah, kind of got caught out in the rain. I wouldn't change it though, man. I was Saturday and Sunday was pretty nice. You know, today's Monday before Thanksgiving, and that Saturday and Sunday I spent that with my family. So you know, I spend the beautiful days with my family, man, and then I'll do what I gotta do, work through the rain. You know, watch my boy play baseball. But I'm to the point right now to where, you know, I got my airbags and my shocks undid. I got my tires changed, you know, switched around. Got them chalked. And just, you know, undo them pins, man. Brace that axle from dropping, and undo them pins, drop it, and then we can, you know, do what we got to do with them bushings. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. you guys, I got that nut off. I didn't have to cut it. The torch, I put a little heat on it all the way around, got it red hot, and then I quenched it with the some water, and then I put some of this penetrating oil on there, and the 1/2-inch Milwaukee spun it right off. Pretty easy. Here it is, y'all. Here I'm at this point right here. So the first thing I did was, like I said, I took off my inside duals so that way I'd have room to get to work right here. Then I took my airbags out. Then I undid the shocks. I didn't even undo the bottom part. I just undid the top. See the bolts right there still? Once I undid the shocks, then I had to get some heat. And I put the heat on them right there, them nuts. And then the 1/2-inch Milwaukee zipped them right off. Once I took them pins out, you see that? I use that and that to get them out. These washers. They was kind of tough, but I got them out. Once I got them out, I had everything supported under here, but the thing wasn't even dropping. And it was just so tight, this didn't even drop out. I had to put a jack. I had to put this jack right here, between, you know, and I used the jack to push this down, to push this down. And then once I got it far enough, then I was able to get my bar right here and go like that to make it go down. And so this is where I'm at right now. I'm fixing to get the porta power, and I'm gonna push this out, push that bushing out. Once I get the porta power out, once I do that, then I'm gonna clean everything up. I gotta do some welding right here, little crack. Clean everything up, weld it back up, and then I'm gonna use the hollow cylinder in the porta power, and I got some Acme Fraud, and I'm gonna use that setup to push these new bushings in. But I'm not at that point yet. I gotta do some work. First thing I gotta do is get these old ones out, but then after I do that, I gotta take care of the crack. Yeah, that's how we doing it over here. Over here, just, you know, relaxing. I mean, it was the thing about this job was just, so far, it's just, man, getting running around and getting the tools, getting this tool, and trying to decide if I'm gonna get, well, you know, am I gonna invest in a 1-inch impact, and then when I get that, thinking I can run it off the truck, but it don't seem like it's at full power. I mean, it worked, but I wanted it to you know, anyhow, but then, yeah, so, you know, it's just, you know, doing a job for the first time, you're having to run around and get the tools that you need, and it's not like, it seems like a lot of time it's not like you can just go out and you can make a list, or you can try to make a list and go out and get what you think you're going to need, but it seems like it's always like once you got everything strung out and you're doing something, you gotta, you know, pack everything up and then go to the store and get another tool that you realize that you need. And that's kind of the way this job's been going. I've had to do that a lot since I started this, but I'm glad that I'm at this point right now thank God for helping me for helping me get to where I'm at right here. And yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know how it goes. All right, y'all. This is the setup. This is how I'm pushing. This is what I had envisioned. Here we are. We got to this point. So I'm gonna push the old bushing out, just like that. And then I'm gonna flip it around and then push that other one out. But it's the porta power. I got that porta power from Northern Tool. And yeah. Here it is. I'm gonna let y'all know how it goes. All right, here we go. It is pushing it. Thing looks like it's about to pop out. Look at it. It's close. Y'all seen that? Came out. Y'all see that? There they are, y'all. That's rubber. That's part of the bushing. I gotta clean all that up. But it came out, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. He's been helping me. It's kind of a big project to do, man, especially if you ain't never done it before. But thankfully, God's helping me out. Got him out, y'all. What's going on, y'all? What's up, y'all? Check it out. Trying to get them prepped and ready to go. I want to share with y'all 2 videos that really helped me out on this project right here. If you look up Life with Chase, he's got a video where he changed the bushings out, and also Sam Repairs DIY, he's got a really in-depth video, step by step, of doing this job, and both of those videos helped me out. So if I recommend that if y'all are, you know, thinking about doing this job yourselves, definitely check those videos out. They'll help you out, guaranteed, for sure. But I wish I would have got me a wire wheel instead of that little flapper thing right there, because it's not, that doesn't really do anything. But I got the grinder. That grinder's, I was able to do that with the grinder. But that stuff, the old bushing, I mean, it's like, man, I basically used a chisel and a hammer to knock that stuff out. You know, if you hit it just right, it'll start coming off, you know. And but yeah, I just got it out, man. And you know, before I actually push the bushings, I'm gonna get me some other type of abrasive tool to run through there. Man, those 2 amp DWAP batteries, man, they go out quick. I'm gonna have to get me bigger batteries for that set. But yeah, here it is. I got the bushings in the freezer. You know, hopefully it helps them go in easier. You know, I figured it wouldn't hurt. You know, so they've been sitting in the freezer going on a day already. Yeah. You know, I'm thinking actually that, I mean, I hope I'm right. I might be wrong, but I'm thinking that the bushings are gonna push in there. You know, I think they're gonna push in there pretty easy. That's what I'm predicting. I'll get video of it. I'll get video of that part for sure, so that y'all can see that. But anyhow, all right, this is how I'm trying to do it without the tool. I use this metal strap to squeeze it enough to get it started. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm just making this to show y'all. They're OEM bushings. So we tried out my idea. Tried the strap too to kind of get it started inside the hole. Then we tried it without the strap right here. But what I need is, see, I've done some research on the specialty tool, and they call it a transition tube. The bushing fits into the transition tube on one side, but right before it goes into the arm of the trailer, the transition tube has a tapered end, so it causes this bushing to be squeezed to the diameter of this hole right here. So I'm gonna have to get that tool to do this. I just wanted to see if my idea would work, and I don't think it's not working. I mean, the bushing is at the bottom of the jack. I can't even with us tightening it with the screw and the little bit of action that we got on the cylinder, our connection, our hardware is already bottomed out at the bottom of the jack. And you see that, you know, the bushing is not going in. I mean, the outside diameter of the, you know, y'all see what I'm talking about. But that the tool the tube of the tool, it's called a transition tube. And it's kind of, I guess the best way I could describe it is it kind of acts like a funnel. And I'll share that information with y'all so y'all could take a look at it whenever I make this video. I'll post a link. But I mean, the porta power in the hydraulic, I mean in the hollow cylinder, is working fine, exactly as planned. But I didn't know that those bushings were, you know, as big, that much bigger than the hole. So what I'm gonna have to do now is just regroup. I'm gonna have to get that tool and come back out here and complete the job. The tool's about $500. So I mean, even the thrust bearing and the thrust washer that comes with the tool, I don't think is absolutely necessary. I mean, I might be wrong, but this setup with this Acme threaded rod and these washers and stuff, you know, it's you know, we're able to turn it. But anyhow, I'll let y'all know how it goes. Hey y'all, I got the tool in from Ferrum Tools. I ordered it on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, and it got here today, Monday. And there's how much it cost. This is for the narrow bushing. $50 UPS mail shipping. The bearing set, and this is what it came with. Here's the bushing. So this transition tube, you see how it's, can you see how it's kind of like coned at the end, at one end? See the bushing, here's the bushing. The bushing can fit in one end just fine. But if you can see that this is tapered, this end is tapered, and it squeezes the bushing right before it goes into the trailer arm. In Life with Chase, he covered this in the first 2 minutes of his video. And you know, I guess I'm not gonna, well, I guess all I'm gonna say is that I guess I just had to try it myself with the idea that I was thinking. But I see exactly, and I know exactly what he's talking about now. You know, this transition tube right here, I think is the key. I might still be able to use my setup with my rod and in the hydraulic cylinder that I got in the porta power to do it. I may not even need to use this, but I mean, you know, I'm just saying it might work. But here it is. Here's the tool. Come with a pretty nice storage case, you know. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna make a video for y'all, let y'all know how it goes. Peace. What's going on, y'all? I got the bushing in. I need to put the other bushing in. Alright, y'all, this is bushing number 2, the second one. Make sure I'm gonna record on my phone that GoPro. I'm not a pro on that GoPro, so I'm just gonna use my phone. You know, using the Dawn soap like Sam Repairs DIY recommended. And that's what it looks like in there. So I guess after you get it started, get that funnel, get it started inside the bushing, then you take it apart and put the funnel back on the on this side with the ratchet, so that it can travel, so that it can pull it in more. I guess that's how that works. It back up. See if I can get it, bring it in a little more. It's not completely out of the transition tube. See that? It's not completely out of the transitions tube. So I need to, I guess, sink it down some more. I wish they made it to where the the bushing could go in, recessed inside of this thing more. The first one I did, I heard a pop and the transition tube kind of just jarred, became a jar. This time I didn't hear that because I thought I was being careful, but maybe that's what I need to shoot for. I'll pick back up. I just unscrewed it, and this thing right here got stuck in the transition tube because it pinched some of that rubber. But it looks like it's actually in there pretty good, pretty even. You see that? See that? So I just don't want to mess my tool up. I want to, I guess, see if I can punch that thing out. Yeah, and I just screwed this in there and then hit the top of it and it came out. The bushing looks like it's in there good, even. It actually seated better than the first one, but they're in there. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. So when you're putting the pins in, I think it goes better if you put those in first before trying to, you know, put the pin in. Get them in first. So it's what I'm doing. I got the string method, like Sam Repairs DIY showed it. It's touching on all 4 of them. I guess maybe I might get lucky, and that might be sufficient. This one right here, I wonder if I can adjust it without changing the other side.